everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and Season 3 of The Masked Singer Mexico, aka Who's Under the Mask, aka Quién en la Máscara. I know I'm saying it wrong, but you guys love it when I say Spanish words wrong. That is finally coming out this Sunday at 8:30, and so I figured, why don't we go ahead and go through all the changes on the show and everything we know about it. There's new judges, there's 18 new costumes, under 10 episodes, and let's be honest, this is probably my second favorite version of The Masked Singer to watch because the sets, the costumes, everything is over the top. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, I will put a disclaimer on this video. As you guys know, I'm barely speaking English. My English sucks. My Spanish is worse, so I apologize in advance if I'm butchering all of these costume names. So I'm sorry in advance. We did do a video about maybe 3 weeks ago going through like the first 5 costumes, but now we have 18. I mean, it's kind of crazy to think that they have 18, but I love it because all the costumes so far are gorgeous. Before we dive into the costumes, they uploaded a preview video for us to check out. Here's a clip.
18 nuevas celebridades aceptan el reto para cautivar al público. Adrián Uribe y los mejores investigadores están más preparados que nunca para revelar el secreto.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about right there. Plus, they didn't put all the costumes in that video, so we're gonna go through that as well. But let's start off with the judges. Omar, surprisingly, is not coming back for this season. I thought he did a good job, but he obviously didn't because, and this is true, and maybe this is just a really bad translation, but during an interview, his former co-host Carlos said that he got kicked off the show because they were bored of him. Bored of him. If that translation is wrong, I apologize, but if that's right, that's probably the worst thing you could say about someone. He was boring, we didn't like him anymore. You could just said he's not doing his job right. So they are replacing him with, and I apologize if I pronounce your name wrong, it is Adrian Uribe. I'm sorry if I said it wrong, but Adrian Uribe, but he's not the only one getting replaced this season. Consuelo is now gone. Now that one really put me up in the air. I'm like, what? I know a lot of people were originally off because there were pregnancies and some things were just put on there as a temporary fix, but I just didn't expect that one. But hey, it is what it is. Consuelo will be replaced by Monica Huretti. I know I'm saying that wrong. I apologize in advance, but that is a really good swap out, I think. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. Now, for the most part, when it comes to the stage and the season itself, it's 10 episodes, which was the same for Season 2. Season 1, I believe, only had 8. Now, the stage has not changed. As far as I know, it hasn't changed since Season 2. Of course, it changed since Season 1, but it looks like they kept the same kind of setup. Just because of COVID, it was kind of easier to do it that way. There is a live audience, the judges in the normal spot. It doesn't look like they're spread out like the other versions we've seen, like the Masked Singer Australia finale just took place, and there's dividers through them and all that, but I didn't see that in the preview videos we've seen so far for the Masked Singer Mexico. Of course, that could change down the line. I don't know if it was just different angles and you couldn't see it well, but who knows? Anyway, let's go ahead and break down the costumes for you guys. Some of these costumes are hilarious and I love them. And my favorite, I'll tell you a little bit later on, but you're probably gonna guess it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I know you guys want me to say them in Spanish. We're gonna try both, okay? We're gonna do them definitely in English, but also in Spanish. Here we go. This is Android, and I mean, there's no translation to that. It's an android, a robot. After that was Apache, and there's no translation to that, but we all know it's King Julian. And by the way, he actually sings, I like to move it, move it. Truly, truly it's true. I actually saw a clip of him singing, I like to move it, move it. It's a microphone that goes like this way over his face. It's King Julian. They should have just called it King Julian. I don't know how do you get the rights for that? They would have to pay, I think that's Disney that did that, right? You have to pay them a lot of money to go ahead and get rights to different films, regardless if it's Disney or Universal, whoever it is, but King Julian! Anyway, let's continue on. This is broccoli, and I mean, the translation for that is just broccoli. Nothing real different, but broccoli. No real difference right there. It was the costume from season 4 on The Masked Singer, and I'm not going to complain because I love that costume, and we kind of got that costume on the show, so I really like that. But let's continue. Next is Brujo, which is Owl. I like this one. Pretty cool. After that was Capalutha, which it translates to hood. I know we had this conversation on YouTube before. It translates to hood, but I'm pretty sure this is Red Riding Hood. That's what it looks like to me. Next is Cardicle, aka Snail. Next is Carnivora, which reminds me of the Venus flytraps, right? And that just translates to carnivore. Pretty much you eat meat. And in this case, Venus flytraps, I mean, it makes sense because they eat flies. It works. After that was Jatina, aka the Gypsy. It looks like a fox, doesn't it? A fox gypsy. Pretty nifty. Here is Hormiga, aka Ant. Here's Hocho, which is pretty much a hot dog. And let me tell you, I love this costume, right? This costume is so much fun. It's my front runner right now. Haven't heard him sing yet, but I love this costume. I love King Julian. I like those two at the moment. Anyway, let's continue on. We have La Hueva. I mean, that's just egg. After that, we have Luenna, which is lion, or lioness. This next one looks like something out of Frozen. I love this costume. This is, and I'm sorry if I pronounce it wrong, Monster de las Nieves, aka Snow Monster. I love this costume. This is my third favorite now. Continuing on, we have Perioso, aka the Sloth. Next was Perro, aka Dog. After that is Sapo, aka Toad. Next is Sienna, aka Mermaid. And I saved the best for last, and I don't mean the best costume, but the hardest word to say in Spanish, because I'm going to butcher this one, and I apologize in advance. Cerrihuelga? Yeah, I butchered that one, but that is a possum. So there you guys go. Woo! That was a workout for me to say those words in Spanish. Once again, I apologize. I think I spent most of the time in this video just apologizing for my poor Spanish. But I do want to thank you guys for joining me. Let me know, out of all the 18 costumes, which one is your favorite? You know, my top 3. King Julian, I'm calling him King Julian, okay? I'm not going to call him the other name, but King Julian is my favorite. Second, I'm going with the hot dog and then the snow monster. So there's my top 3. So let me know your top 3 below. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we can only do that with your help. Anyway, I'm Joey. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later. Bye.